gonna go. Yep. So hello everyone. This is Jason of Awake Souls and Ronnie of Event Skeptic. How are you doing, brother?
Excellent. Blessed to be here tonight. Thank you.
So I'm just getting a clip queued up here, and after this, let's have a little talk about what's going on right now.
Yeah, I'll be interesting, brother.
Hello everyone. For those of you that don't recognize me, Jason Laufenberg here. I've got a really important message for all the people that I've known previously in my life, and anybody searching for the truth, actually. This is a video I'm making from my backyard. If anybody doesn't know where I am, what I'm up to, I live on the Colorado River, just east of Austin, and this right here is my backyard. And I'm just been doing a lot of research and a lot of study, and I've got a really important message to share with all of you. I wanted to do this first part on camera so that everybody knows who it is that they're talking to or listening to, and I'm just going to share some information with the friends and family, people looking for the truth, that this is going to hopefully be one of my last videos in this world. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to share a few things with you, and we'll see what happens. But there's other stuff. Even if I'm making videos in the future, there's things that you need to know, truths that need to be admitted and shared with others. So let me share with you what I've been up to. So there's a message that I want to share with everybody that I've ever had in my life. But of course, there's been people that are closer to me than others. And so what I'd like to do is target this message towards the people that have been closest to me, but share it with everybody that I've known. And so to you, Natalie, Jude, and Chloe, we haven't talked in a very long time. And I'm targeting this message to you guys the most because my parents and my brother sort of know what I've been up to. My ex-wife, second ex-wife, right? She knows what I've been up to. But you guys, I don't know if you have any idea what I've been up to, and I have a message that I'd like to share with you. First off, Natalie, I'd like to say I think you're an amazing person. Absolutely amazing. I was deeply in love with you when I knew you, and really that love has never changed, because I still remember you as a wonderful person, and the whole divorcing me, I understand, must have been probably pretty difficult for you. But I think you were brave and courageous and did exactly what needed to be done, because my research has shown some really big things. The time period that we're living in right now is really, it's the end times that are talked about in the scriptures. I have a way I can stitch this all together. And one of the things that I've realized is that none of this would have happened unless you had divorced me. And so to you and Jude and Chloe, I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the roles that you have played in making this all possible. And I know it's probably created, you know, certain traumas and stuff within your life, as it did mine. But from those traumas has come a lot of knowledge of the truth and what's going on in this world. So I'd like to share with you real quickly, Natalie, Jude, Chloe, that after the divorce and after you guys moved back to Wisconsin, I became real serious in making myself a better person. You know, I had become an atheist. After I had left the Jehovah's Witnesses, had done online research, I fell into the trap of scientism, became an atheist, and I was an atheist all the way up until the time we were divorced and separated. It wasn't until after that when I started doing, you know, self-help research that I moved back to being an agnostic, and then eventually becoming a strong believer in the Creator again. But even that path right there went through the Eastern religions and New Age philosophies, and then back to true Christianity. So this path, the research that I did, eventually took me to finding out something that I had never even contemplated before, that turns out to be insanely important to understanding truth and reality, and that is that the world is flat. If you have not heard this before, see, I don't know what you know, what you don't know, what you've heard of. If you have not heard that the earth is flat before, it is. It really, really is. This is something that I did massive research into, and I did not begin talking about this with anybody, including Amanda, my recent ex-wife. I didn't talk with any about it until I already knew and was convinced for sure the earth is indeed flat. Now, I started talking about it with people like Amanda, my ex. I told my parents, I told my brother. None of these people have looked into it at all. Okay. Because of the close connection, close proximity, Amanda does know and understand the earth is flat. You can send her an email, check it out. She knows. My parents will not look into it. My brother says it probably is, but what difference does it make? Doesn't seem important, right? Knowing the earth is flat is an essential truth to know. Because if earth is not the spinning ball, as we are told by all the education systems, okay, all the governments, all the propaganda tell us that we're on a spinning ball and that there's this thing called space. If that's not true, then you got to start to question everything that they've ever told us. I've done that as well. So if you start to do research on whether the earth is flat or not, there's a group of channels, I refer to them as the popular flat earth channels. They're channels that have, 5,000 to 105,000 subscribers. And they all do teach the earth is flat and all the different things that we can do to prove that earth is flat. That's all true, but they promote a model that I refer to as the AE model, or azimuthal equidistant model. That model is wrong. It is incorrect. Ronnie Harris of the channel Event Skeptic and myself, Jason Laufenberg of Awake Souls, we have YouTube channels. And together we have a channel called Beyond Flat Earth. We've covered all this. We've talked about all this. We're very public in the things that we're covering, and we say some really bold and outrageous stuff, and yet nobody has been able to come to us with any evidence that what we are saying is not true. With hundreds of thousands of people watching our videos, nobody has been able to come to us with evidence that what we are saying is not true. If somebody could, like you yourself included, if you could show evidence that what we're saying is not true, we would correct ourselves and give you the utmost praise for the research that you did and the blessing that you've had being able to share a higher level of truth. But the fact is, Earth is flat. The Bible is true. It stood in the face of science. The scriptures promote a flat Earth, not a spinning ball. So many times it calls the Earth fixed and immovable. It's not moving. You're not spinning. You can actually go out and test that. We are being lied to. The governments, the educational systems, the media, all of that is part of Satan's wicked system of things. Now you can take it a step further. So Earth is flat, and what the popular flat Earth channels are promoting as the model is incorrect. So when you study and do research as to what the true and correct model of this world is, what you will discover is that we are in fact in a simulation. As ridiculous as that sounds, there is the evidence to support that statement. I have it on my channel. Ronnie and I have been sharing this for a long time. There's a lot of content. There are thousands and thousands of hours of research that has gone into this material and in getting it rendered up, modeled, put into videos, and delivered so that it's there for you to study. If you can't prove it wrong, it means it's true. So if you take it a step further, you know that you're in a simulation and you ask the question, who created all of this? It takes you back to the Bible. Everything that's in the Bible has been true and will be true. It is the word of the creator of this world. It is the script. We are in a simulation. Everybody's rendering from that script. So be in harmony with the scriptures. To not be in harmony with the scriptures, there is an awful judgment coming. So we're in a simulation. The creator is the God of the Bible. It's not Jehovah, and it's not Jesus. I'm going to tell you something right now, that if you know this, you will know for certain that the true name of the Creator and the Christ is not Jehovah and Jesus. You ready? The letter J was not invented until the mid-1500s. It did not go into use until the mid-1600s. There is no possible way that the true name of the Creator and the Christ is Jehovah and Jesus. So I've done the research on this topic. The true name of the Creator is Yahweh. The true name of the Christ is Yahushai. Nobody has been able to contradict us on this research. That is the ancient Paleo Hebrew, and it's actually really simple. But nobody's teaching this. So once you know who the creator of this world is, and that we're in a simulation, the next step is to pinpoint yourself on the timeline of this world. Well, something has come into attention this year. By me, there's some people that have been doing research on this earlier, but the Revelation 12 sign is taking place September 23rd of this year. It is. It happens in the sky. The Virgin being clothed in the sun with a crown of 12 stars, giving birth to Jupiter and the moon beneath her feet. That happens. Revelation 12 happens September 23rd, 2017. That is the only time this is going to happen. Only. All right, so 2017 is an incredibly special year. Now, like I said, we're in a simulation. We have other things happening in the scriptures. August 21st, the sun is going to be blackened. We are going to have a total solar eclipse here in the United States. It's August 21st. It's coming up very, very soon. Now, if you do some research into total solar eclipses, look into eclipse shadows. Look at the pictures of that. Look at the video of that. During the eclipse, we get an absolute simulation realization moment. It is said that everything freezes like birds in the air. Everything freezes but the humans. There's a lot of different things that we're uncovering right now that are crazy things that are being said about what happens during a total solar eclipse. The stars come back out. If you're researching the flat Earth and the heliocentric model, either way you're going to see a serious problem when you find out that the stars come back out. The eclipse is a simulation realization moment for sure. Ronnie and I are going. We will be there. We're going to be filming this. But with the research that we have done regarding the Revelation 12 prophecy and the way everything's been panning out date-wise, we also have a strong inkling that the rapture may be taking place during the total solar eclipse. That is our hope. That is what we are praying for. If we go there and we film the total solar eclipse, by the way, I've got a Nikon P900, which has the best optical zoom you can get. All right. You can see clouds behind the sun. That's in videos that I have filmed. We are in a simulation. One of the best ways you can possibly know this for sure is to, one, figure out that you are on a flat Earth, and then once you have done that, once you know that, once you look up, you will understand that the sky that you are seeing is impossible on a flat Earth, and that the only way it's possible is in a simulation. All the evidence shows us that we are in a simulation. In fact, once you know that you're in a simulation and you read the scriptures, they make way more sense. This is what I've been doing. My family, my friends, other truth researchers. This is what I have been doing, is researching this, putting it out there in public view. Nobody's been able to debunk any of this. They only come with ad hominem attacks. It's the only thing that they have. They don't have any evidence to contradict anything that I'm saying, because what I am saying is in fact the truth. So I'm going to leave you with a few key points. Number 1, Earth is flat. Number 2, the popular flat Earth model does not work. I have a map and model on my channel that does work. It's there. There are people that are catching on to this and understanding. Once you know the Earth is flat, when you look up, it's in the scriptures, when you look up, you will realize that you are in a simulation. The creator of this world is Yahweh. He came into this world because humans were corrupted. And he came in to save us, to buy back what we lost. When he was born into this world, just like you and I have been, his name was Yahushai. The time is near, 2017, for his return. We know that the Revelation 12 sign is fulfilled September 23rd. What exactly is going to happen with it? Well, we're going to find out. Scriptures actually do talk about a rapture, even though Jehovah's Witnesses deny it. Okay? I hope to be a part of that. I hope you to be a part of that. Start praying, start looking up. Research the things that I have said. And if there is anything that you can find, you can prove that you have evidence to show me where I'm wrong. I want to hear it. I want to be corrected by you. I love all of you. I always have. But I'll say this now, and I'll never change on this stance. And that is, I put the truth first. Before anything, I put the truth first. I hope and pray that there are all of you, but at least some among you, that wish to put the truth first as well. Scriptures let us know that the group that's going to be saved is small. The last thing I want to leave you with is the scriptures say that there's none other name to be called upon for salvation other than Jesus Christ, right? There was no J. Okay? His name is Yahushai. If you are looking for salvation, use his real name. I love you all. Amen. Hello, everyone.
Hey, how's it going, Jason? That was I feel blessed to have witnessed to that video.
Thank you, brother.
It was really good and informative, to the heart, you know. Wow.
Yeah, so we find ourselves in a situation right now where, you know, we're getting ready for what we hope is a really big event, and you know, it's really interesting choices that we have to make as far as if you were going to be preparing a video that you think might be one of your last or your last, what do you say? What message do you put in it? What's your final message, Ronnie?
I'm working on that, and you know, it's going to be about seeking the truth and that being an honest, good person that that never gives up. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I for me, I personalized the message into a few individuals in my life. You know, I've got children that I'm estranged from. We're not in communication, and I've got lots of family members that I'm estranged from, even my close personal family, the parents. You know, that's pretty much all my family, all my friends. So this is a message to everybody I have known, and you know, you're really the only person that I have in my personal life right now that I interact with. You know, I've got people on the internet that I do, and I find great comfort in that. You know, we're a small group of people. You know, you get really isolated when you become a flat earther. You get separated from a large group of society, and then so you're in a really small community of flat earthers, and then you find out that the model that they're promoting is wrong, and you know, so we're excommunicated from that community, and you know, there's just a handful of us that understand that the Earth is flat, and the popular flat Earth model doesn't work. And then once you throw in, you know, Christian, looking at the scriptures, the Word of God, who created this place, then I think then we're really isolated. So it all appears to be true. We haven't had anybody bringing in evidence that it's not true, and so what, you know, what if on the outside chance that all this research that we have done has got us going to the Great American Eclipse, and you know that we know it's a simulation realization moment, right? This footage right here that we're looking at right now, that you're screen sharing, that's a simulation realization moment right there.
Yeah. This was
but
this was quite incredible.
The eclipse, you know, the eclipse, we've been told everything sort of freezes, the stars come back out, temperature drops 20 degrees. There's other weird stuff too, right? So all the evidence is showing that we're in a simulation, and that the creator of this world is Yahweh. The Bible is correct, and then there's all these other scriptures. And one of the things I sort of wanted to do tonight is just try to leave behind our anything that we may not have gotten out there already. We've probably covered it all, but one of the questions I had for you was, you know, a lot of people are stuck to the 66 canon Bible, and you know, they might listen to this video right here, and have not heard anything about the extra canonical scriptures. And for anybody that's looking for the truth, that's been limited, could you just give them some words as to how we know that there are extra scriptures, and that they are accurate and that they can be trusted, and what some of the scriptures to dig into that really pertain to what's going on right now? If you could leave behind some of that manna for everybody, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to, brother. The first book that really I started with was Enoch, and then I slowed it down a bit and stuck with the 66 books. And I read a study Bible that mixed all the Septuagint and all the multiple language and transitions, but they didn't have Hawa, Yahweh, and Hawashai, but we added it, right? So the Lost Books of the Bible is the first extra canonical book that really gave me manna, reading about the infancy gospel of Yahushua and the infancy gospel of Mary. It was wonderful, brother. And I got to learn so much more about the Creator, about how when he came here and walked among us as a child, he went to the beach and he formed birds out of clay, and he blew on the birds, and then they flew off into the sky. And, and like these things are left out of the Bible for a reason, because Yahushua wants us to seek him. He wants us to want to be there and do it on our own accord, not on his. And that's what my message is. You could be so fulfilled if you read the scriptures and try to find. There's the book of Jasher. There's the book of Adam and Eve. There's so many. There's the Maccabees. So I guess the book of Thomas has to be my all-time favorite book, favorite extra canonical book. What do you think?
Yeah, it's incredible. We did. I don't know all the extra canonical scriptures as well as you do. You started reading those things a long time ago, and I've read them many times. So I don't have as many to go by, but I love the book of Thomas from the standpoint of the times that he's talking about, the times that we are actually living in right now. Like, just like the book of Enoch covers these last days, the book of Thomas is...
right here. This is that blast. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is... Oh, right there. Did you see it? I'm going to rewind it. I don't know if everybody here... This is footage that we just took today, Jason and I. We'll get back. But the book of Thomas, you definitely... You know and read... You read with me on Beyond Flat Earth and the older podcasts.
Yeah. So, and that it's taking place right now, today.
The prophecies are being fulfilled. And you covered it quite well. The sun will be darkened, and it won't give its light. The moon will be turned to blood. And, boom, right there. And the sign of the Son of the Man shall be a sign to you of my return. And we've done the research. As far as we can tell, Stellarium has never had an alignment that has Jupiter in the womb for 9 months today.
Mm-hmm.
August 16th, 2017 would be the birth date of the conception of the Son of Man sign. And that's also when I met you, brother.
Go the date that you said again. You said November 16th, right?
2016.
2016. Yeah. So that was the day that we began talking to each other, right?
Yeah. Yep. We talked about doing a live hangout.
And then when it comes to this Revelation 12 prophecy, the conception date. A lot of studies have shown this. Brother Steve Fletcher 222 has pointed out how November 16th is the conception date of the Revelation 12 sign. That was the birthing event. So we met on that day. And then the interesting thing about this footage that you're sharing right now is we filmed this out in the river today. The same
look at the
river.
rainbow.
Oh, these rays just get crazy in here. So we're out in the river. The intro video that I played, same river, and so we've been in the river a number of times since you've been here. And before you had come down here, we had talked about, hey, we should baptize each other. You know, we had said that. So you've been here 3 weeks today. Today, because you got in on a Wednesday, a Beyond Flat Earth Day, and so we're down at the river today, and you say, you know, should we really do it? Should we baptize one another? And I was like, of course we should.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua. And so that was actually, I don't know, we both said a prayer for each other and did the baptism, but of course it was in the name of Yahushua. And then we sort of came to the understanding after the baptism, when we came up, like we both realized that.
Look at that.
I had been baptized before, and you had been baptized before, but we had been baptized in the name of Jesus Christ. And so
I was Catholic as a child.
And I was Jehovah's Witness. So we both know that there was no J. That's not possibly the Savior's name. We've done the study. His name is Yahushua. So we were baptized in Yahushua's name today. And it's exactly 9 months from November 16th today. It's August 16th. Exactly 9 months. So that was interesting. Like after it, I was doing contemplation on the experience of being baptized today, and I took out my phone and I'm like, well, today is a day to remember. I'm not going to forget this day. And I looked at my phone and it said August 16th, and I was like, ding, that's 9 months from November 16th. That's 9 months from the day that we met. I'm like, what is going on here? So we've got some interesting things following us as far as biblical prophecies concerned. We really do.
We do. All the dates of our shows, all the podcasts, broadcasts, the topics we've been covering. And then, you know, for this on the 16th of the 8th month of 2017, to have this experience today was, you know, the light was so bright, you know, and I could look at the sun today with the glasses on directly at it. It didn't even, it looked like this footage.
Yeah. So, you know, these are sunglasses that I bought that I have here. They're the sunglasses that I wear all the time now. They're regular construction safety glasses, but they're light, comfortable sunglasses. They're cheap. I love them. They've got a decent lens to them. Through that lens, I could look at the sun really easily today. And even without the sunglasses, I was able to train my eyes. It was weird. At first, my left eye, I was able to, if I squinted with one eye and used my left eye, I could stare at the sun. But if I tried it with the right, it was too bright with the right. Did it like that for a while. Then I tried the right eye again, and all of a sudden it started working just like the left. And you were doing this too, and we noticed that we could start doing it with both eyes.
That light is just blasting out that clouds there. Look at it. You see it flickering like a torch?
Well, I'm getting, it seems to be breaking up, real grainy. I don't know if the bandwidth. Able to
stop sharing for a minute. Yeah, we can talk like this.
Yeah, well, let's see, what were we talking about?
Well, the prophetic. So I guess what we should bring up is that, you know, the 16th and the 21st is. Oh, my camera's not really level. Hey, everyone in the chat. Let's say hi to everyone here. Jason.
Yeah.
Teresa. Can you see?
Yeah, Listaxic, Enslaved by Media, Abby Hayes.
Zach Hawkins, what's up?
Hi, Teresa Gordon.
Hey, Teresa. Yeah. Enslaved, you've been doing some great work. So these two videos so you started the show off, the broadcast off with your new video that's never been seen before, right? And I've got one that I'm going to share at the end.
Yeah.
And you know what's incredible, brother, is that we were tested. Why don't you tell me a little about how it was for you to render that video? How many times did you edit it, please?
I think I built it 4 or 5 times, but yeah, in different softwares as well.
Yeah, how many different programs?
3 different softwares. Yeah, we're getting hammered on technology-wise in the most insane ways. But all I can think of is that it might be happening for a purpose, or because the video, everything lined up for today on the 16th, where I got that video. I was able to get it done today, but I had, had been held back for a long time. You got your video done today, but it had been held back for a long time due to all these different issues that we're having. And so it came out today, and I can only help but think that there was some sort of purpose behind that. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I get nervous that, like, putting this effort forward and, things aren't working the way I had hoped. But I let go of that. I release from that anxiety, and just understand that if it's in the will of the Creator, little old Jason Laufenberg isn't really going to sway things too much one way or the other. So, you just got to take a little bit of a humble attitude and realize that, you're not as big of a deal as you think you are, right? But
so that goes back to, like, last week's video where you taught about witnessing what is. That's mm-hmm. quite simply the way that you're putting it there. You're witnessing to these incredible prophetic events and climbing hurdles to try and share this truth with people.
Yeah, and I'm always doing my best. I never have to look back on my efforts and go, you should have tried a little bit harder, because I do put in the effort all the time, even when it looks like I'm being held back. I've got the processor spinning at mad speeds up here, trying to figure out how to overcome whatever it is that's holding me back. So yeah, we're at an interesting time period right now, Ronnie. All these scriptures are coming true in the year 2017, and we've got big truths that have been revealed to this world. We're not the ones that initially revealed the truth that the earth is flat. We just caught on to it and studied it and realized that it was true. When it comes to things like talking about the popular flat earth not working and being in a simulation, we are in a pretty small group in that category. And then, name of the Creator, really, really sort of narrows it down. So I don't know, everybody, what it takes to be saved other than what the scriptures tell me, and that is that we need to call upon the name of the Savior. And I highly recommend, considering that there was no J, you either just accept that the name is Yahweh or do your studies really quickly. And if you find that, you know, we're incorrect in this understanding, let us know, because of course neither one of us want to be one that's not saying it correctly. So our strategy going forward here is we plan on taking off on Friday, getting ourselves situated up in the Great American Eclipse path, and get it all strategized. So there's the chance that on Sunday we could maybe be doing another live stream if we find a good setup for it. But if all the things that we've been talking about come true, there is the remote possibility that this would be one of our last hangouts. So,
last beyond flat Earth.
Yeah, and so if we got to come back and keep going at it, of course we will, because we do know from the scriptures that the end is near. I don't know. There's a feedback now, Ronnie. Are you there? So in the chat, see if there's any questions here. So this Dexic, it says, I've got something I've been thinking about recently about corruption of the flesh. I know it's a biblical thing, but I'm not sure if it's still relevant to me. Fire away, any questions, everybody? That is what the chat is for. I'd love to answer some questions. Well, I guess this message, friends and family, I've been putting a lot of thought, a lot of effort into how to address it with you. And this is what I came up with. What do you think of it? Huh? There's a whole bunch of videos on my channel, and Ronnie here has got a whole bunch of videos on his channel. I've checked this guy out. He's checked out. In fact, he was here before me, leading the way, and he knows the scriptures inside out, and he is highly skeptical. You're not going to slip one pass on this guy.
Well, you might, but I might pick up on it at some point and come back with 7 more against you. Well, you know, I just try to stay within the will of our Father. You know, and if this is goodbye, you know, many of our family members could listen to this message tonight, and we could be gone. So we got someone's going to know where we are GPS wise, and we're hoping to live stream everything, or at least film it so that it can be uploaded to our channels. You know, descriptions of how to log on, you know, how to upload a video. And we truly believe, I believe I can move mountains. I believe that I'm a miracle. I was born 3 months premature. I only weighed 3 pounds, and I had no skin, no hair really. And so I was a miracle. My mother already had a partial hysterectomy, so she wasn't even supposed to be pregnant in the first place. And then I was born 3 months early. So I'm a walking miracle. And every moment of my life, I have been thankful to the Father in heaven for allowing me this time to walk on earth and to meet all these great people in the chat and through email, and my family and my friends. And, you know, just sharing the truth and seeking the truth. I know has been the most important thing for the last 5 years, 4.5 years, 5 years of my life. And I'm so thankful beyond words to have this time. And then to meet someone like you on the 16th of November, to have the Jupiter, which is Yahweh's star, the ruler of the sky, of the signs that he left for us to watch. So that went into Virgo. And for the first time ever on Stellarium, within what did we go through? 3,000, 4,000 years?
Well, and you don't even have to wind through it on Stellarium and worry about missing it. There's things from the what?
Look at
that. The chart that was done spirally that showed how the Jupiter scepter hit around the zodiac.
Yes.
Who was edifying?
That was Daniel Vallis from Informed Christians.
Yeah.
Here on YouTube. One word, Informed Christians. And he's got the breakdown of all the years that the Jupiter and Virgo have that conjunction and all the eclipses.
Yeah, so you can narrow it down to just the years that the conjunction's in Virgo. You don't have to scan through everything else.
No, because it takes a year to do a revolution of the signs.
Yeah.
So once it starts the year, you know exactly if it's going to hit it or not. And it retrogrades. It goes back and forth. So it slowly goes back and then it comes back up again. So the chances of it ever hitting again are impossible. We have done the theoretical thought process, and we've ran the simulations here on Stellarium.
Well, and we also know that the Bible's true, and the Bible doesn't give us, another window for another 7,000 years right now. This is up. The time is up. This is it.
Well, the Bible is founded on the rock, right? And everything else that we've ever been told has been founded on sinking sand. Anything. The only thing that was founded on the rock is Yahushua and his team. And the winds are going to blow and the rains are going to pour. So if you don't find the right footing, you as a concrete guy should be able to really explain that.
Well, there's a couple different ways to look at the times that we're in right now. You could do it from a save your neck standpoint. Save your skin.
Yeah, well, if you want to be saved.
Yeah, and then there's the I don't want to be in eternal torture, because like it or not, okay, it doesn't matter how you feel about it. The scriptures that we've been talking about that are always true have some really strong judgments proclaimed for sinners, and there's varying levels of judgments depending on what a person's done, and so that is all going to happen. So you don't want to be in judgment. So we're talking about eternal judgment. The scriptures tell us that we're in a simulation that we know from Revelation that there's going to be a time period when the scorpions things are coming, that the people will not even be able to die. Okay, for 5 months, people won't even be able to die, even though that they're going to be in this incredible torture. So we do know that you can be suspended from being able to die. Like, dying isn't an option to get out. That's the type of judgments that we are looking at, and it's very important that we do not end up in one of those judgments. I am doing my best. Ronnie's doing his best.
Well, another great point for the skeptics out there. So we are in a simulation. This is true. We've got the footage. Redundantly, we've proven it. You've proven it to me, and it does actually verify all of the Holy Scriptures, extra canonical scriptures. It actually links them together. The stories all align. Enoch, Adam and Eve first, You got Jasher, you got Exodus. They go right up, Judges. It goes right up to the New Testament, right onto the book of Revelation, which is the sign that we were told to look for. Is happening on September 23rd, 2017. And so I just really hope that people, it is a simulation. And one of the easiest things that I can show you is the creator of the simulation came down, dwelt among flesh with us, took on our bodies, our life, right? And so when he was born and when he died is actually how we measure the simulation. So you got BC, before Yahushai, and you have AD for after death. And this is not refutable. This is undebunkable. This is all of the Satanists, all of the pagans, everyone uses the same calendar. As far as that I can tell today in 2017, I know there might be ancient Mayans, but AD and BC.
Calendar is based on the fact that Yahushai existed.
His birth and his fleshly death are the date sets. And
every single time a person looks at the year 2017, that's from Christ's death.
That's right. And those are the pagans. The pagans are the ones supporting that. So then you have the Hebrews that try to keep their ancient religion, even though they throw away the Sanskrit and the Paleo-Hebrew, and they write Masoretic points, and they add the English vowels, the I, E, O, U, and sometimes Y, and they add that garbage in, and it totally messes up the scriptures. But the original Hebrew is the sweetest, simplest, most complex thing. The entire books were written without any periods, spaces, punctuation. It was a running story. It was a binary code.
Well, it's like a movie on a tablet, like right? That's the way the scriptures were. It's like a movie on a tablet. Just if you get serious and buckle down and realize that we're in a simulation, you'll understand coding as being our words, the verbal, the written, and then the actions of our body. That's how we code in this world. What we hold in mind is what tends to manifest. That's how the world builds around us. Cover these topics. I don't know, maybe getting down to the point where you want to play your video in a little bit?
That's 10 minutes long, so we can do that at the end.
Okay.
What did you want to pull up SketchUp?
Not really. No. There's not a whole lot more to say. We've really said it all. It'll be interesting if we don't get raptured up and we come home. We'll share our simulation realization moments from the eclipse. We'll share the best footage we possibly can with all of you. P900. And here's one thing that I wanted to remember to say. This great American eclipse, everybody's being told to put those little goofy glasses on. And earlier in the show, we were talking about how we were able to look at the sun with our regular eyes, even without the sunglasses. We were able to do this. We're able to look at the sun with our eyes. We were able to get used to it. So during the Great American Solar Eclipse, everybody's supposed to put these glasses on for fear that you're going to burn up your eyes, where even during the regular day when the sun's up above you, we were able to look at the sun with our eyes. So I will not be wearing these solar eclipse glasses. And the only thing that I can think of, like when you see a meme, a topic like this pushed so heavily in the media, it makes me, wonder what the Satanists are trying to do or pull off here. And so because I do believe that this is a, you know, not only a simulation realization moment, but the possible rapture opportunity, is the scriptures in so many places, Yahushua tells us to have no fear. No fear. And now you and I, for a long time now, we've been shedding all of our fears. Through my non-dualistic, you know, whole Eastern religion studies, I had overcome fear to the point where even the fear of death was gone, because I had learned from those studies that I was in a simulation. Now, when you combine it with the hope of the scriptures, you know, from the Creator Yahweh, a true, accurate understanding, and it says, have no fear. My big nagging question is for a person to put on those glasses to look at this eclipse, what would you would have to be doing it out of fear that you're going to burn up your eyes, right? Otherwise you wouldn't put them on. So by default, as you put those glasses on to watch the simulation realization rapture moment, you have fear. Like it's sitting right on the bridge of your nose. You have not given up all fear. So
well, if it hurts, you just look away, right?
Yeah, but because I'm willing to sacrifice, you know, my life to the Creator, that, and this is by no means any sort of like I'm gonna do some sort of sacrifice or anything like that. When I say these things, I've been willing to lay down my life for the Creator for years now.
Well, we both know that it's a carnal sin. So to take your own life or someone else's is you might as well just go to hell. You might as well sin your whole life. So we don't break the commandments of Yahweh.
Trying not to. It's funny, like, you know, the people's biggest ad hominem attack against us right now is that, you know, because you and I are friends and we're working together right now, that we're gay. And here we are, the guys that are preaching judgment for people that don't follow what the scriptures say. And of course, being gay is a highly, highly condemned thing that will get you destroyed and eternal destruction. So
yeah, it's sodomite. It's there's a special place in hell prepared for that. That's why we warn people. I'm not trying to judge someone. If someone wants to do that in their life, that's their choice. I don't judge people. If that's truly how they feel, they can take that up with Yahushua. But for me to be completely honest with everyone here, just don't do anything that it tells you that you die for. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
It's a bad choice.
It really worries me. But, you know, this was great. Your video, like that message was so well done. And then this river today, the Yahushai, the 9-month marker from when we met, brother. And, you know, you at once asked me if I had any proof that I was in a simulation or if I could come up with anything. Well, I didn't know. You know, I've never traveled. I didn't even have a passport. But we both had a goal that we could work together and accomplish something great to glorify the Creator. And to be here today on this day, it's just, I'm so thankful. And I hope everyone that tunes into this, you know, now or if we're gone, we really loved being here with all of you. And every moment has been a blessed one.
Sounds wonderful, brother. You wanna play your clip?
If you wanna say a few things, or
I don't know. I'm sort of set out. I'm going to be sending that video that I played in the beginning to some key people in my life, and I hope and pray that it's received. I really do. Or at least that somebody would have enough love for me go through the effort of showing me where I was wrong on something that I've been saying. So either way.
Yes.
And then, you know, if the timing of this Rapture thing we don't have quite right, and we come back, I've got that new Final Cut Pro, and I would have some fun throwing some more videos together. So
yeah, totally. You know, we're gonna keep doing what we have to for Yahweh and Yahushua, no matter what, right, brother? We're not. If we don't go, we don't go. We're just telling people what we see in the sky, and we're just sharing these blessed opportunities with everybody. So yeah, I guess I'll queue up that video.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's been a blast, brother.
Yeah. So hopefully we never talk again. No. No, hopefully we talk again in heaven. In heaven.
On earth as well. Amen, brother. I'm going to mute, and I'll get this going here. Thank you, Jason, very much, man. You're the best. Best host with the most.
What a day. Event Skeptic here, and I'm checking in from Austin, Texas. I've traveled 2,883 kilometers in the seeking and the searching of truth and simulation realization. We will be filming the August 21st total solar eclipse, and we will be publishing it to our channels. You know, you can catch all the new updates and videos that I'll be making is going to be still on Event Skeptic right here. And thank you to all 3,372 subscribers. Every one of you matters to me. Thank you. And I'm, you know, calling out to all these channels on the side here, except for channels like Enslaved by Media. He's doing a great job. Flat Earth Photography we're going to get to. Like I said, this is just a quick update, but Mike has done some amazing work. Enslaved by Media is doing amazing work. Check out The Truth About Everything if you haven't. And then I've got backup channels because there has been strikes made against my channel. People that have been around here for a few years now know that they like to throw strikes at my channel. But yeah, so make sure you check out all the videos over here on Awake Souls. He is doing some of the best flat earth research, simulation realizations of anyone I've ever met or know. You got to check out his videos and stay tuned in. He's also got some key channels here. You got Steve Fletcher 222. You got Parable of the Vineyard, which is Adam, wonderful man. Got to check out his videos. He's got the Revelation 12 sign, the Son of Man. He's got it clocked down. He's got it explained in, I believe, now down to 3 minutes and another 5-minute video, and then a bunch of other subtext style videos where he goes into depth about alignments, prophetic events that have been happening, like the 4 blood moons all fell on feast dates, and he's doing great work. Make sure you check out all these channels, especially Jason William Laufenberg. He is Awake Souls, and this is his vlog channel. I also have one. This is my vlog, Ronnie Harris vlog. Check that out too. I'm going to be putting up some videos there soon. I've, like I said, just been getting used to the change of scenery. Way down here in the south, I have to admit the sky is 4 times the size here. Austin is amazing. Love the heat, love the people. So let's get into this flat earth photography bit here. So, this is a video that everyone needs to check out. Flat Earth 2017 Sunset Debunks Popular AE Flat Earth Map. Nikon Coolpix P900. So what we're going to be paying attention to here is a cloud. A cloud in this area here is going to appear. So it's going to appear, and as the cloud moves, you're going to notice some very interesting things. So let's have a look. So here it comes here. You can see the cloud starting to take form. And here we go. And as you see right there, the cloud is being split by the corner of the sun. So let's keep watching here. It's amazing. This is some great footage. So like I said, keep paying attention to this cloud right here. This is some of the most amazing proof that I have ever seen. That sun is just a projection in our, look right there. As you can see the cloud, it morphs back together again. It's just amazing. This is undebunkable. This is pure truth. This is amazing. Mike from Flat Earth Photography, you get a huge bell ringer for this amazing clip. Thank you, brother. And please stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more. And we're going to not let up. We're going to push. We're going to seek. We're going to share. We're going to find everything that we can. I'm tired of hearing people say that we'll never find the map or the model. Well, we found a working map and model. They never said that it was a simulation. Well, we're finding proof that it is a simulation. And you matter. Your likes, your shares, and your comments make a difference. If you don't have a camera, get out there and start looking at things. Start talking to people. If you got a camera, start filming it, publishing it to YouTube, sharing everything that you can in these last times. Nothing is more important than sharing the truth.
Please tell me you got that on tape. You had to see. Get in, Wick. Say it. I can fly.
I can fly.
I can fly.
Oh, come on.
Say it with your chest.
I can fly.
Say it, Matt. I can fly.
Then the truth is what you're after. You're definitely going to want to stick around, because Event Skeptic and Awake Souls, we're getting super boosted. We're moving this up. We're pushing ahead. The evidence is so clear. We have been gifted with some of the most amazing footage. If you're here for more than just lies, if you're here for actually finding the truth in the depths of all the darkness and being the light that shines the brightest, make sure you please comment, get involved, and do it fast. Time is so short. Any moment could be the last. Every breath could be the last. That is why Awake Souls and I are moving forward. We will be filming